What's good, guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this one right here, guys, I want to show you just how you can effectively use the new neovision feature that is going to be coming from BullX. So I'm going to be showing you guys the filters that I use right here when it comes down to these columns that we have, and those are going to be the newer creations, they're about to graduate, and also the graduated one. So the cool new thing about neovision is that it's actually just combined a lot of its other predecessors, like the likes of Pump Vision, the likes of Tron Vision, and even they've also added up the likes of Moonshot that are going to be coming from DEX screener right on here. So you're going to be having all the coins show up right here on these three columns. So when it comes down to the new creations, right, these are going to be the newer created meme coins, and they're about to graduate meme coins right here, guys. Those are going to be the meme coins that are about to go on to major DEXs such as Radium. And on graduated, these are going to be the coins that are going to be on the major DEXs such as Radium, and you will be able to see these on DEX screener. So I want to show you guys the filters now that I use when it comes down to blocking as much noise as I possibly can, because you want to be avoiding scams, right? And you want to avoid those honeypots. So I'm going to show you how I avoid that, and also just how you can be getting into coins that have the potential of going parabolic super early. So firstly, the cool new feature right here that we have is going to be the charts. Like, we're going to be seeing the charts right here, and literally looking at the charts right here, guys, is going to be super cool, because you are going to be avoiding so much noise, because we want to avoid honeypots, and we also want to avoid tokens that have basically just ragged in away, right? So firstly, when it comes down to the filters that are going to be on the newer creation coins, what I'm paying close attention to right here is going to be the top holders, and I want the token itself to at least have one social, because community is going to be very important when it comes down to trading meme coins. So I need to at least see what the dev is planning, and also how the community is engaging when it comes down to the meme coin itself, right? Like, what's going to be the plan for it. So I need to see all those, and also the top orders right here. And when it comes down to the volume, then I need at least a 5-minute volume right here to have $1,000, right? Because this is what will allow me to see that, hey, we do have trades right here that are going to be happening, so I can actually get into that as well. And when it comes down to the buyers, I need to see a minimum of at least 5 buyers, and maybe also a minimum of at least 5 sales. And the token age itself should be 3 minutes. So these are going to be the filters that I do have right here when it comes down to the newer created coins. And on the coins now that are about to graduate, I have a few different other filters that I do use. So also, these are going to be super different, and again, we should be seeing at least one social. Very, very important, right? When it comes down to meme coin trading, all meme coins are going to be driven by socials. So we need to see their Twitter, we need to go into their Telegram, and we need to see if the website is also actually quite decent. So when it comes down to about to graduate coins right here, guys, I will be looking forward for a max of, the dev should be holding at least a max supply of 10%, right? Which is okay. And then I need to see at least a minimum of 50 holders, because that's actually going to allow me to see that, hey, we do have trades that are going to be engaging right here. And when it comes down to the insider wallets right here, guys, this is why I don't have the top holders. But then I need to see a max amount of at least 30% of insider wallets. So these are going to be the wallets that actually, they're going to be the insider traders. So we need to see a minimum of at least 30%, because if we have a huge number right on here, that can actually drive price down if they decided to sell. And also, you can see the sniper wallets. We need to see at least a minimum of 15 wallets, because again, some sniper wallets are going to be they might actually be flagged as bots in a way, but we just need to see that, because others are going to be buying on pump fund. So that's why I have a max of not minimums, apologies, but a max of 15 sniper wallets. And when it comes down to the 5-minute volume right here, guys, I do have $2,000. So again, I need to see some volume right here, because this is going to be the one that's going to allow me to buy and sell. And when it comes down to the market cap right here, guys, I need to see a minimum of at least 15,000, when it comes down to the market cap valuation. And I need to also see a minimum of at least 10 sales, and that is going to be that. So those are going to be my filters on the about to graduate tokens, because these are going to be the tokens that will be going onto the major DEXs themselves. So you can see even the price action is going to be super decent. Like for example, let's say cycle right here. We're seeing people getting into it, and you can see how it is basically doing. So we can go on to, you know, these other features right here. We can see all buys, and then we're having a sell and then buy. So again, a little bit sketchy in a way, but you can see the holders are going to be holding, and you know, top 10% is holding 58%. So again, quite decent, but you know, bot users 14, it's quite decent for me, right? I can actually get into this trade. So basically those are going to be the filters that I'm going to be looking for when it comes down to the about to graduate tokens. And on the graduated tokens right here, guys, the filters that I do have right here are also going to be super simple, because literally these filters have allowed me to get into coins such as USA coin right here. And you can see where it is at right now. But when I got into this, right, it was so cheap, and it got all the way to $8 million when it comes down to the market cap valuations. Let me show you how that went. So you can see how this went all the way from here all the way to 8 million. That's when I got out, but you can see where it actually topped out at. So this is also quite decent, and this video is on about on graduated, right? These are going to be the ones that will allow you to get into such tokens right on there. So for the filters themselves, also again, we need to see a minimum of at least one social, right? Very, very important. And I need to see a minimum of at least $100 people that are going to be holding the token, because that actually you know, just makes sure that, hey, people are going to be getting into this coin, so they are actually engaging with it. And with the inside wallets now, I'm going to drop it to 20%, because you know, this is going to be a huge token. So a lot of them might have actually sold all their tokens when the coin has actually graduated, so they might have actually taken their profit right on here, and that's why I do have it on 20%. And when it comes down to the 5-minute volume, I need to see at least $10,000. And again, that just goes to show that, hey, there's going to be trades that are going to be happening right here. And that's why I do have the $10,000, you know, minimum volume right here when it comes down to the 5-minute chart, right? And also on the market cap now, because, you know, it's graduated and it's on Radium. So, you know, people should be paying close attention to it. I need to see a minimum of at least $100,000, because this is now an actual token. Like, it's going to be on the DEX itself. So I need to see a minimum of at least $100,000 into some of these tokens right on here. And in terms of like the buys and sells, then I do have the 100 right here, and also I do have the 50 right here. And these are just going to allow me to see, you know, the people that are selling and the people that are going to be buying as well. And for the token age itself, it should be a minimum of 30 minutes, right? That's going to be my filter, or those are going to be my filters right here on graduated tokens. So these filters actually allow me to get into tokens super early before they move quite parabolic in a way. Like for example, we do have this, and maybe it might actually pump, so you can see how it is basically doing. But this is how I get into these tokens super 80 when they are literally capped at, you know, 20k market cap or even 50k market cap. So if you did enjoy the video itself, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also let me know down in the comment section below the types of videos that you want me to be making for you guys. And as well, you might as well check us out on Crypto University. This is going to be our Telegram channel. So if you want to, you know, get involved more with Memecoin trading, then this is going to be the place for you. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video.